Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Kindred Souls of Brooklyn and Sarasota, and welcome to a very special video. This is the 70th anniversary of Burger King, a corporation that's always been close to my heart since I've been a little kid back in Brooklyn. I remember going to the very first one that opened up in Brooklyn. I remember going to the one on Bay Parkway. So many Burger Kings in Brooklyn, but my favorite one, Day Hill Road, right near Greenwood Cemetery. So on this video, I wanted to do a video commemorating the 70th anniversary of Burger King and also doing like a kind of a tribute to the Whopper. And what better place to do it in than this one here on Clark Road, which is not far from where we live in Sarasota. This particular restaurant has not been renovated yet. So it's an operating Burger King, but it's still the old style Burger King. I'm going to show this to you. Check this. So this is the main strip on I-75, Clark Road, exit 205, right where we live in Sarasota. But as you can see, this is the old style Burger King. And Miami was the birthplace of Burger King back in 1954. A guy named James McLemore was the one who started it, right? And 1957, he invented the Whopper. So I'm going to get a Whopper today. I'm going to show you that. But this is the really old style Burger King. And of all the old style Burger Kings, this one's the nicest one because you're going to see inside they've got a lot of stained glass. So whoever owned this franchise originally had a really nice idea putting in that specialized work. But beyond that, we have the classic Burger King sign right here that everyone knows and loves. So come join me for a Whopper and some history on Burger King. So as you can see, it's decorated here for Christmas. Pull this out a little bit. And they're celebrating their 70th birthday. Check this out. Oh, I see Carrie back there. But I'm going to show you. Nice Christmas tree, right? At least we celebrate Christmas still. And look at all the stained glass in this particular Burger King. Whoever designed this one really did a great job. And I'm going to tell you another thing. These floors in Burger King, indestructible. I remember these are the original floors. You can't kill these floors. I mean, anywhere you go, and look at this too. Anywhere you go, these floors still sustain. Check this out, a little more decoration. But as you can see, this Burger King is a lot fancier. Old style, old design. But the stained glass, really, really beautiful work that they did here in this Burger King. And I'd have to really research who originally did this work for them. But look at that. Isn't that cool? Amazing. All right, so let's get on to our little bit of history. Look how I found. It's Carrie with the goods. Polite as ever. See, here's another great thing. Now, we're talking about the difference between Burger King and McDonald's. Burger King still has the free fountain drinks. I mean, McDonald's has taken all this away. So I'm going to show you when I get my Coke, I do a little specialized thing, get more syrup in there. So check this out. So you guys know I'm a Coca-Cola guy. So what you can do here, you do a little jiggle here, and you get a little more syrup in here. Check this out. See that? Makes it a little sweeter. See that? Perfect. And there's your Coke all ready to go. So a lot of products have gone through the shrinkage over the years, but not the Whopper. This is probably one of the original products that's still literally the same size. I'm going to show you a picture here after I show you this. The difference between the Big Mac, how small the Big Mac is now compared to the Whopper and compared to how it used to be. But look at this. This is the original sandwich, how it was made back in 1957 by McLemore. I'm going to put his picture up over here. Look at that. You have your cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, nice burger on there, sesame seed bun. And of course, we got the famous Burger King song, which I'm going to put on the back of this video, the famous commercial. And we got the fries that are nice and crispy. And today, I'm going to do some barbecue sauce and some ketchup. And we got Kerry here with us digging in. So what do you think about the incredible shrinking product? Do you remember McDonald's? They used to give the burger in the styrofoam back in the day when a Big Mac was really big?
No.
And they went through that thing in the 90s? You know what they say, when your memory goes, you could forget it. So yeah, it was a big controversy back in the late 80s, early 90s, because McDonald's had their burgers, the Big Macs and the Quarter Pounders in that styrofoam container, and Burger King had never done that. So Burger King was always a little more environmentally friendly in that sense. But I'm an equal, I guess for me, when I'm hungry, I guess I probably steer more toward Burger King, because to me it's always been like a little bit more of a value. I really like McDonald's a lot, but I have this special place in my heart for Burger King, because as I say, I grew up in Park Slope, Brooklyn, and it was only like a short walk over to Day Hill Road and right near the Greenwood Cemetery, and they had the Burger King over there. Although my first Burger King that I ever ate at was the one on 4th Avenue in Brooklyn, which is in a different location. Those of you who are old enough to remember know that the Burger King that's on 46th Street now, whatever close to the McDonald's over there, that used to be like on 36th Street. So that was literally the first Burger King that I ever ate at. But there was also one on 5th Avenue and 9th Street. That one's long gone. So a lot of history with Burger King, a lot of history to talk about. But I'm going to focus on this thing right here. So check. As I show you this, here's a comparison of the Big Mac picture I was telling you about compared to the Whopper. And you can see it's a sizable difference, whereas this is still literally the same size. So kudos for Burger King for that. And I'm also going to put up over here a picture of Macklemore, the guy who actually invented the Whopper back in 1957. So I got my Burger King crown on, right? So certainly through the years, there's been a big difference between McDonald's and Burger King. And if you think about it, I mean, McDonald's definitely is a stronger franchise. They've got like 13,000, Kerry's saying yes, they got like 13,000 places across the country. But in terms of like the jingle, I mean, you can, and I'm gonna put the jingle on the on this video at the end, the actual like original commercial with the Have It Your Way. So certainly Burger King had the advantage with that. McDonald's had the characters with the grimace and hamburger and things like that. Burger King actually had the Little King, which the new Burger King commercials that they had like in like the 2000s, that was kind of creepy with the king looking in the window and he had that big gold chain. But I like the original Burger King, the little like animated one, which I'll put a picture of him up here. So both of the franchises, I mean, clearly it's like a 10-to-1 advantage in terms of unit sales and all that. But Burger King definitely has a niche in there. And for me, I'm going to ask Kerry right now what she thinks about the difference between McDonald's and Burger King. But I kind of like them both. And it's like some days I'll wake up and I'm like, yeah, I can go for McDonald's today. Other days it'll be Burger King. And like I said, when I'm more hungry, I feel like I want to do Burger King. So let's ask Kerry. So what do you think the difference between McDonald's and Burger King? Big Mac, Whopper, the history, the size?
Big Mac is really good without the lettuce and everything. McDonald's fries are the best anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing beats them. Burger King's fries are all right.
What about the difference in the size of the burgers? Remember how big the Big Mac used to be?
Yeah, Big Mac is smaller. The Whopper is the same. But to me, McDonald's is better. It tastes better, and I like it better. Hi, Louis and Gina.
Out of nowhere.
I don't know where.
What do you think of this old style Burger King? Does this make you feel like a kid again?
No.
No. This is like the old style Burger King. Look, when we were kids.
Who remembers?
Kerry has a very bad memory. What about going to Burger King on 5th Avenue and 9th Street in Brooklyn? On the second floor, sitting near the bank, near Greater New York Bank.
I forgot about that.
How about going to Jury Duty, Burger King, low in Brooklyn?
I don't remember.
Oh my God. So if taking part in the interview, she gets an official crown.
I got a hat.
For memory, not so good. You know what they say, when your memory goes, you could forget it.
People, have it your way.
You want to sing the song?
No, I can't sing.
All right, I guess I'll put the commercial on the end of this video. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
How does it start off though?
I don't know. I can't
Oh
sing.
my God.
Bye.
I know this sounds silly that I'm focusing on the floor, but I'm telling you, anybody who remembers the old Burger Kings, whatever construction company, whatever builder made these floors, I'm going to say it again, these are like iron. You see these in all the old Burger Kings. It's I don't know what this is made out of, but it's incredible. And you never see a chip in it, you never see anything. Totally amazing. So we were talking about icons and songs and different things like that. So certainly McDonald's has the edge with the Ronald McDonald. I mean, you can't beat Ronald McDonald in terms of an icon and recognizability. It's just, he's world known, obviously. But there are a lot of people who are afraid of clowns. So not me. I love the Joker. So, you know, big shout out to the Joker, DC Comics, right? But Ronald, yeah, he definitely has the edge over anything Burger King has ever put out. So it's an interesting comparison. I guess it's kind of like there's things in life, and you can see people, Coke or Pepsi, Burger King or McDonald's, right? Maybe Beatles, Rolling Stones. There's certain things in life where you just compare like people either one way or another. And it's kind of interesting, and this is definitely one of them. So I think desserts are another thing where I think that McDonald's has the edge. I mean, the McFlurry, definitely world renowned. I don't think Burger King has ever really come up with a, you know, the Wendy's has the Frosty, but Burger King has never really come up with a signature dessert that's ever hit the high mark of
Caramel Sundae is the best at McDonald's.
yeah, and like Kerry says, the caramel sundae, that's another one, another iconic thing. So Burger King needs to up their desserts. That should be a thing that they should look at. You know, I know here in Florida, where Burger, you know, there's, if you've never been to Florida, even if you have, there is a ton of Burger Kings here in Florida, and a lot of them have gone out of business because I guess there was so many at one point, because this is where the franchise was located, headquartered for so long. A lot of them have turned into other things. So you'll go, like there's one here that's a Dunkin' Donuts, which they covered up half of it, but you can still see it's the Burger King building. There was one they just tore down near Sarasota Memorial Hospital. So there was quite a few Burger Kings out there. So it probably wasn't as easy as opening a Subway in terms of like money, but it probably was a lot more reasonable than McDonald's. I know McDonald's is tough to open to this day. You need like 18 months to open a McDonald's, and you gotta be able to float a lot of money. So I don't know how bad Burger King was with that, but there's certainly a lot of Burger Kings at McDonald's, but as a result, a lot of those didn't survive. So as you drive around, you'll see a lot of those that have gone out of business. So I know the video is running a little long, but I'm going to show you the tile work, which matches the tile work on the planter over here in the front. It's just like I said, this is without doubt the nicest Burger King decor-wise that you're going to see anywhere. I can't think of ever seeing a Burger King. So to me, this was like an original back in the day whenever they built this, and it just was never changed. And hopefully this will stay around because it really is nice. It's a throwback to how things were when I grew up, and we didn't even have a Burger King like this when I grew up in terms of like as fancy as this, but it was definitely this kind of design. So stay tuned for the artwork. I'm going to also put on, before the video closes, I'll put on the original commercial just to close out the video. So just stay tuned for a little bit longer and you'll see it. And I hope you're enjoying this video of this very classic Burger King location and history of the Whopper and 70th anniversary and all that good stuff. So we're here in the best Burger King with the two best guys, Tyrese and Alex. How you guys doing?
How you doing today, sir?
Doing awesome. We love coming to this Burger King. We live right down the road, but we love how it's so traditional and you don't see stained glass and this kind of design anywhere.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And it's the 70th anniversary for Burger King this year, right?
Yes,
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
yes,
Yeah.
it is.
The Whopper, God, time goes fast.
Oh yeah, yeah, it definitely does when you're having fun.
Absolutely. Well, you guys make it fun. You make it wonderful. We really appreciate you.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you. Try
Absolutely.
very hard.
Thanks for showing up on the channel too.
All right.
Oh, yeah, no
Absolutely. Thank you.